November of last year, I had a young lady, 29-year-old, called me from Nashville. And she had been diagnosed when she was 25, already gone through surgery, chemo, radiation. Her cancer all came back and it was everywhere. And so the doctor told her, you have a couple months to live. I can give you some chemo, but I don't know how much it's really going to extend your life. So she called me in November and ended up coming back. So I did a phone consult, Zooms on her to say, okay, let's talk about your life. I always address stress. I always address entire lifestyle, okay? Because I tell people there's natural laws of the universe. We all must follow the laws. I didn't make them. I'm just the messenger of them. So patients don't get upset at me. But I said, we have to follow these rules and laws, just like when you are driving, you go to school to learn how to drive, and there's rules, right? And then when you break the rules, you get a ticket or an accident or whatever. So you can't go say, okay, I'm just going to run every stop sign today and see what happens. No, you would never do that, because you're going to be endangering your life primarily, but a whole bunch of other people and a ticket, etc. So the body is the same way. We have to honor and respect the laws and rules of our body. And if we don't, there are consequences, unfortunately. So if you eat sugar every day, then there's going to be a problem with that. All right. So I did that. So then I put her on specific supplements to change the environment, etc. And I talked to her about her stress because she was going through a very serious marital issue. So she came here at January in a wheelchair, 85 pounds, she's really tiny, weak as a kitten. And then she did all the treatments. She did low dose chemo, etc., all the supportive treatments. She did the emotional work. I tell people you can't pass go with any illness unless you do the mental, emotional, spiritual work. I give every single one of my patients healing affirmations first visit. I say, this is what you need to talk to yourself every day. And there's like 30 of them on a page. And I tell them, you've got to do this several times. The more, the better, because there's something called the molecules of emotion. This was discovered by Dr. Candace Pert, that you become what you think about most of the time. So because we weren't taught how to program ourselves early on, which is one thing would be wonderful for us to do, is to teach our kids meditation and teach them how to say, I am wonderful, I am beautiful, I am talented, I am smart. That's how they're going to think. So, but we have to teach our children, just like we have to teach our children how to love, how to exercise, how to eat, etc. And so, anyway, we started her protocol. We did hyperbaric oxygen because her hemoglobin is low. Cancer loves low oxygen. We did the emotional work. She did the cleansing. She did the low dose chemo. Well, in August, we did a repeat PET scan, and she got a clean PET scan, which is literally, I did tell her, you are a miracle.
Wow.
This is wonderful. Whatever, she had lots of people in Nashville at the church that she was attending, praying for her, because she's a young girl. And even here at our office, we had a lot of young girls working here, and they're like, oh my goodness, this could be me. So it really shocked and astounded my staff, because here you have this young person, but this young person did the work. And she had all the support. We all have to have support. We all have to have a community around us, whether it's our family, whether it's friends, whether it's psychologists, whatever it is, whatever you find, but you have to have people who are just disseminating positive vibrations to you on a regular basis. They can't be saying, oh, what kind of decision are you making? Are you crazy? How do you know it's going to work? You can't be negating your journey, because it'd be like saying, okay, I'm going to run a race today. Oh, I'm not going to win. Well, that's terrible programming.
We hope you enjoyed this short excerpt from the Health and Healing Club. This entire interview is available inside the Health and Healing Club, which you can try for a free 7-day trial at healthandhealingclub.com. You'll be able to access this interview and all the interviews and resources dedicated to helping you get and stay healthy at the Health and Healing Club. That's healthandhealingclub.com.